back. We're just listening to the Cliff Evans new one, The Rainy and the Rain. Coming down. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about perfect song to get going. Things ain't
The rainy even coming down. What you talking about? You're gonna do the stock market coming stuck in.
Things ain't so hot.
Go to music. You're gonna do the stock market coming
Okay,
stuck
folks,
in.
enjoy this next one. Tiptoe through the tubes.
Go to music. Go to music.
Alright, look at guys.
Okay, folks,
You're
enjoy
gonna keep
this
just
next
hosting
one.
this radio show. You're gonna have to talk about stuff that's going on right now.
Alright,
Alright, look at guys.
more and more
You're gonna keep
viewers
just
every
hosting
day.
this radio
What's
show.
going
You're gonna
on?
have to talk about what's going on right now. Alright, job is finding
More
more
and more
viewers every day.
with what's going on in the
And
country.
entertain. You wanna be
I'm
informed.
just
The
sick
job
of
is finding
all
a
the
way
crash and blue
to
chips
inform
stock trading
and
stuff.
entertain.
That's all we talk about. I'm just sick of all the crash and blue chips stock trading stuff. That's all we talk about.
That's the spirit,
I
alright?
want to know what's going
Run
on.
today's lineup with your room.
They listen to us.
Set up an interview. That's the spirit, alright? Run today's lineup with your room. We also got these obituaries. Set up an interview.
I really like this
economist for you. So included in this. We also got these obituaries. Also like this jazz, just
I really like
this letter to the editor. So included in this.
Go to the edit.
Also like this jazz, just as much as the next guy. But you gotta put some. Oh, and another thing. I do weather a little chillier. I get it late October. It's not sunshine. Oh, and another thing.
Perk it up a
I
little.
do weather a little chillier. I get it. We're in late October. It isn't all sunshine. But I don't know. Perk it up a little.
You got it,
Radiators
boss.
come up with
Help.
something. Yeah, stop complaining while you're on the air.
Go back on the 10.
Thank
You got
you.
it, boss.
Oh, if you need to. Yeah, stop complaining while you're on the air.
Go back on the 10. Hello, New York.
Thank you.
It is
Oh, if you
8:37
need
on
me
this
to.
lovely Tuesday morning. Today's Hello, New York. It is 8:37 on this
That's
lovely
right.
Tuesday
It's a
morning.
miracle some
Today's
of
date
y'all
is
can
October
afford the
29th.
radio with all that
Weather
been
is
shaking
gorgeous.
lately. That's
Yeah,
right.
no,
It's a
easy.
miracle some
You
of
don't
y'all
have to be so
afford the
negative.
radio with all that been shaking lately. Thinking that everything's okay
You don't
sounds
have to be so negative.
Leave that to the politicians.
Speaking
That everything's okay sounds more like a politician to me. Am I right, folks?
That was a good one, which brings us to the hourly news report.
I'm sure y'all folks are real curious about what's been happening in comedy as of late. It's all anyone can talk about. Personally, I'm real sick of it.
Get back to the script.
But since y'all want to hear about it, I'll do what I'll do best and talk.
Since last week, October 18th, the economy has been in a real sticky situation. What with inflation and unemployment, it seems like there's no hope. But let me assure you, things are going to turn around. You just got to pick up your chin, folks.
Now you ain't even telling in the news. You're just repeating nonsense hope stuff.
The people have got to be hopeful. They just got it.
Well, I'm gonna get back to the news. Hoover's receiving a lot of blame for all this, but it's remembering he let the Smooth Holly Tariff Act pass, and that's what's supposed to help. He also been focusing on getting us jobs, waterways, and whatnot. Today's paper talked about his waterway plan, right on the front page.
That's right, everybody. He's doing his best, being Republican and all. He's going to make us work. No free handouts.
No free handouts. Speaking of handouts, did y'all see today's little Orphan Annie comic in the paper?
Wasn't that great? I thought I was going to cry when she start talking about the moon with her dog Sandy. I about shed a tear.
Watch your profanity. Bring on the air.
We've got more news here. The Italian prince story, where he was targeted by an assassin, still has no answer.
Why there's an Italian thing in here? This is America. Haven't you people heard of nativism?
Alrighty then, to conclude the news report, we're going to do today's adventure.
Remember the life and time of Dora Goldsmith and Andrew Douglas Moore.
Dora was the beloved wife of the late Larry Goldsmith. She mothered 7 children: Minnie, Harry, Sam, Mrs. Rose Armstrong, and Mrs. Leah Orneman. Funeral is at 1 p.m. Friday at 1060 Shepherd, Milwaukee, Chicago. She'll be buried at Spring Hill Cemetery next to her husband. May she rest in peace. Andrew was the beloved husband of Catherine Moore. He was the cherished father of Eric and Mrs. Estella Simmons. His funeral will be at his late residence, 7810 Kingston Avenue, on Friday the 23rd at 3 p.m. Ceremonies will follow.
May the transition for our world to the kingdom of heaven be a smooth one.
Okay, those of you who just tuned in, you're right in time for today's weather.
This late in October, it may come to no surprise to you. It may snow or sleet, and yes, it's be cold.
Real cold, but remember what the boss said, perk it up. This cold weather provides the chance to buy yourself a new coat. Ladies, Sally Frocks has new ones out on the line starting at $15.
15 bucks with high fashion come for high prices.
You know, I think we may be coming out on top of this fashion industry though.
What you're talking about?
I'm saying, all this talk about global relations and stuff, no one takes into consideration the finer elements of it.
Oh, okay, I'm picking up on what you're putting down. That's like how us Americans created jazz.
Shut it, Frank. Us Americans, sheesh, you didn't go off and help create no jazz.
I'm just giving an example besides. You don't know what you're talking about global fashion.
What the heck do you know about global anything?
I know we passed Kellogg Breon pack saying we ain't gonna help anyone in no war. I know we're trying to get rid of these Reds. Commies, I know that England's economy ain't doing no hot either. I know that we suppose Cuban sugar, opposing Cuban sugar, apparently it isn't as good as sugar. I know that we raised terrorists a whole bunch back in June. I know that stuff and a whole bunch more, okay?
Okay, I won't never question you again.
Thank you. Alright, everybody, we'll be back after these announcements.
Hey girls, are you having a hard time with that pesky leg hair poking through your nylons? I understand. Don't abandon your skirt though. You can use Barbasol. That's right, just shave off the hair with Barbasol's safe solution. Your legs will feel silky and smooth with Barbasol's closest shave yet. Barbasol. It's good.
Help wanted. The J. Walter Thompson Company is looking for a copywriter to help write ads just like these, preferably a male under 30 with at least 2 years experience in advertising. Please include what you consider your best writing along with your application.
Today we also have a very special guest, Wilma from Thor Electrics.
Hi, fellas. I'm here to talk to the ladies about this new, fast, and easy way to iron. While many women slave over their ironing boards, smart women are getting smart and using the Thor rotary iron. It's new, fast, and effective.
Wow, Wilma, that sounds great. Now tell us how it works.
Well, Frank, the new Thor rotary iron has a surface area of 10 hand irons. You can press everything that you would with a hand iron, but you can do it in 1/3 of the time. That's 2 times as much extra time to do other things.
3 times as much time, Wilma. That's okay though, math is not the women's field.
But ironing is the women's field. And you can do this ironing sitting down even. What a wonder! Don't waste time with the hell palming a hand iron. Use Thor's new rotary iron.
Tell us, Wilma, how much would one of these doohickeries cost?
Ladies, Thor Electric has made it easier than ever for you to ask your husbands for this revolutionary machine. All you need is $1 down.
Only $1?
That's what the woman said.
That's $1 gets you Thor's easy to use, easy to store, and easy to get iron. The total payment is $79.50, which is really nothing when you consider how much value Thor's rotary iron gives you.
Well, thank you, Wilma. It's been a joy having you on today's show.
No problem. Thanks, fellas.
For those of you interested, Pat Spite and Jack Dempsey will be signing autographs after his next match on Saturday.
Oh, what a treat. That man had an arm of a gorilla. I tell you, it's like nothing I've ever seen. You ever watched him fight?
Of course I have. Any sportsman has. And you're right. He can take out any man just like that.
When Jack Dempsey does push-ups, his body don't move. He's just pushing the earth down.
That's a good one. Maybe Jack Dempsey is the guy who can save us from losing the value of our dog.
You're right. Let's welcome our producer to today's letter to the editor.
Thank you, Frank. Hello, listeners. Dear editor, it has come to my attention that several of Americans' agricultural activities have declined. The soil has been depleted of its nutrients. Farmers are just planting the same crop of the same dirt season after season, year after year, and generation after generation. I'm proposing a change. Switch it up. Rotate your crops. As a biologist, I can predict that the soil cannot keep this up much longer. You must make a change or else we'll all lose our groceries. The future looks dirty if we continue on this path. If the weather doesn't cooperate these next few months, the start of the 30s is sure to be a rough one. Sincerely, Concerned.
What a tool. Who's finding something sincerely concerned?
Yeah, and who is he to be looking at the future at dirty? What does he know about the 30s and how dirty they'll be? I thought we were supposed to be looking up.
I picked that letter for a reason, gentlemen. Thank you, listeners. Enjoy this next tune. Okay, look. I know I had scheduled an interview with an economist, but that's no longer a good idea, okay? Every economist in this nation is struggling to find solutions.
Why? What's happening with us?
Well, just as of recently, a record number of stocks are being traded. Everyone's in a panic. Today is one for the history books.
Oh, geez, do you think we should tell people?
Of course, it's our duty to inform the public, whether it's good or bad news.
We're going to be back in 10.
All right, one of you introduce the feature story as Grim Times. I'm going to relive my glory days and give it.
Yeah, boss.
Welcome back. As the day goes on, I'm sure more and more of you are hearing about the trouble down here on Wall Street. We have information with us on today's featured story, Grim Times. Here's our producer.
Greetings. It is indeed grim times the country faces as we enter today's market tradings. Stock tickers are hours behind due to the panic of everyone trading their stocks willy-nilly. The value of Dow Jones dropped a sheer 11% this morning. Today is unprecedented in U.S. stock market history. The widespread panic is no good for anyone. In fact, bankers, brokers, and economists all alike agree that no one is going to come out on top of this. I just wanted to encourage us as a nation to band together. We will make it through this. It may take time, as the situation is a mess, but with hope and due time, all things prevail.